Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Captain America issue 699, and this was a pretty good issue. It kind of concluded one segment of the whole Cap in the Future arc, and gave us some really interesting insights of what's going on, because it starts off with Cap fighting the one enforcer that we'd seen kill someone for King Babbington. And as Cap's fighting him and taking off his armor, we find out it's the Hulk. And of course, Cap's like, what the hell's going on? He at least tries to reason, like, Hulk, Banner, it's me. What are you doing here? What's going on? But of course, the Hulk's not in his right mind. We see his eyes are red, and he's just going at Cap. And he kind of has him pinned down after Cap had asked Liang to arm him, give him the explosives as he had thrown his shield towards her. And it gets thrown back, and he has the explosives in the shield and uses it to bust up on the Hulk. And this kind of shakes him out, and he goes back to Banner. And he goes, what's going on? I thought that all the Avengers, everybody was killed. He's like, me, and the only other person who could survive it did. He's like, oh, and Banner's kind of messed up. That's, of course, when troops are coming in. And he tells the rest of them to kind of hold him off while they go further in. And then we switch to Babbington kind of berating his underling for not getting Rogers. He is the underling going, well, Rogers is coming to us. It's like a lamb to his slaughter. He's like, no, he's a lion. The war gave us purpose, and it gave me the Hulk and everything, and it gave me this mind. And we see King Babbington looks really weird and kind of funny. And granted, he is a threat, but it's just interesting how he thinks he's this superior thing, and his head's freaking weird, and he kind of reminds me of the leader from the Hulk. Like, something changes his physiology, but he just looks kind of funnier, whereas the leader, the Hulk, is like, oh shit. But he's still a force to be reckoned with, since he's got an army and he's got mind control powers. And he's like, oh shit, we'll have to see how this works out. So then we switch back to Cap and Liang, and of course, King Babbington knows that they are going to be going for the power generator. And that's what, and Cap's laying down all of how he's figured this out. It's like in 1943 in Europe, it's got different technology, but he knows kind of how a power source usually shakes out. And Liang's going, I know you'd rather be home and everything. He's like, well, yes, I would, but home's wherever kind of you make it. And he's going, well, I've been in these situations before, so I just got to make peace with the fact that this is like a one-way trip. He's going, well, this is kind of a weird power plant. It's not running on anything that I know of. And we find out that it's the Thing. He's been powering it. And he's under the impression that he's saving all the rest of the people that they've been forced underground. And Cap lets him know that, no, you've been helping the evil people, powering a castle of evil and everything. It's like, they lied to me. They murdered Johnny and Franklin and Val. It's like, oh, shit. In this future, they murdered his family and everything, and the thing's like pissed off. It's like he starts breaking everything and all that, and Cap tries to talk to him and listen, and you're entitled to your vengeance and everything, but we got to do this the right way and everything. It's, well, listen, all right, go do your thing. I've got some stuff from Reed's lab, so it's like, okay, he's gonna go get that, but he's needed at the perimeter and everything. So, okay, how's this gonna go? So we then see two kind of things. We see Cap and Liang kind of going in towards King Babbington. We see an actually really cool scene where we see the outer wall, and then we see her, it's clobbering time, and freaking Ben bursts through the wall. That was a pretty cool scene in this issue, and something that I really wasn't expecting. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't expect to see that in a Cap comic. That's cool, and that's pretty awesome. So we got the rest of the resistance pumping in through that hole in the wall and everything, and of course, these people that are the privileged elite are like, oh crap, they've usually been relying on the guards and the rapid troopers, and they're all trying to get at Rogers. So we'll have to see how that kind of shakes out, because they get to King Babbington and he starts using his mind control powers, and he's incapacitated most of the other forces, and he's pretty much calling Rogers a weak, sentimental fool for trying to protect the weak and the downtrodden, since they're subhuman, they're worthless, they're nothing but a drain and everything, and that he will be King Babbington's tool from now on. And he's like, yes, surrender your shield to me. But Cap tosses his shield and knocks him out and says, yeah, you might have been able to control the Hulk because of his rage and everything in his mind, but he's got freedom and hope, and those are fires that don't burn out. And it's, yeah, Cap you'd have a harder time controlling Cap because he's dealt with a lot of mind control stuff before, and just his will and his fortitude makes for a very daunting thing to use mind control on. And King Babbington, once he had controlled the Hulk, who, granted, you would have a kind of simpler time, but mind controlling, but not really. It'd more be simple with like the rage and everything, but figuring out how to control and manipulate that rage would be a very big undertaking. Whereas Cap, you'd have a lot of multiple different things that you'd have to go on at once, so it wouldn't be as easy to find that one in. So it was kind of cool seeing them take him out. I was like, all right, cool. Cap's laying it down. Like, listen, this is one thing that we've done. You've got to be vigilant. We've got to restore this. We've got to restore their democracy and all that. I'll protect all of you because we're going to see foreign powers trying to flood in here and fill the vacuum. That's going to be coming since we took him out. So, well, you need a leader, and he wants Liang to be the leader. And then she's like, "Are you crazy? You should be our leader." And he says he'll do whatever he needs to help. And that's always cool with Cap because he always thinks of himself that he'd be better doing kind of in the line of duty kind of things. And then seeing everybody go, well, you need this. He's the perfect person for the job. He doesn't want the power, but he knows what to do to kind of get a democracy going and everything. So it's like, okay, we're going to have to see how this sets up and how this goes with Cap having to rebuild this and what are the kind of consequences that come with that and what he's got to deal with and what comes of it. I'm really excited to see what happens with that. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.